So more and more videos are coming out of how these, white supremacists and how they broke into the Capitol. But I want you to hear something and pay attention. Now, this video is a little shaky by the person that filmed this, but this video been going all over the place. But I want you to pay attention more so to that white supremacist female in this video. Pay close attention to what she's saying. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
What's the floor plan? That door, there's a door to the right. That's a cop. Going down the stairs, back looping around, door beneath us. That's what we're going to get over.
I think
the door's already open. We just need a plan. We need enough people. We need to push forward.
Okay.
There's a door right here. We're not going that door. Downstairs, loop around.
Okay.
Downstairs.
Hey guys, I've been in the other room. Listen to me. In the other room on the other side of this door, right here where these feet are standing, there is a glass that if it's broken, you can drop down into a room underneath it. There's also two doors in the other room. One at the rear and one to the right when you go in. So, people should probably coordinate together if you're going to take this building. We got another window to break so they can in and out easy. And this window here in the lower room needs to be broken. Yeah, what's here? If they walk down through a window here, line the fuck out. I'm going back over there.
Bring more people! Bring more people! Bring more people! Bring more people! Where's my press? Story extension. Remember I told you?
What you saying? Tell me what you're doing. Just give me some narrative.
Look for yourself.
We need people.
God damn it!
All right, there.
Yep. Maybe like some kind of fucking bomb or some shit. Like, no, I mean like tear gas. Don't fuck with that shit. Don't touch that. That's probably what it is. That could be like that.
All right.
Use it as a battery. Why would you mess with it anyway? Yes. It's our shit.
So you paid attention to that female. You heard how detailed she was. You heard how she was telling them where to go, how to do it. She's been in the building before. Now they talk about a lot of these Republican lawmakers was giving these people tours prior to this happening. How does she know all that information? How? Why would she tell them go here, break this glass over here, do this, do that? Now you see how the white supremacist female is definitely in league with her male. You understand? She's giving them marching orders, how to do what. This is why I tell y'all, you always focus on the white supremacist male, but don't focus on the female. The female is more dangerous, in my opinion, than the male is. Okay? Because a lot of you take your eyes off of her. She is the first teacher of the white supremacists. Always remember that. The woman is the first teacher of the child. She was sitting up there coordinating them and telling them exactly what to do and then sending them out to go do it. And notice it was a bunch of men doing this. It wasn't no women in the midst. She was down there just giving them the barking orders, and then they went to try to see what they can do. So there's no conspiracy theory that all of this was considered an inside job. And people in Congress have a right to say, I don't feel comfortable with these Republican members here. Because look what happened when they all sided with the Trump, terrorist crowd. Really, they are a terror group, in my opinion. They're MAGA terror groups because there's no telling what they're going to do. Now, of course, there's a lot of warning right now to say, hey, well, they're talking about having armed, and I don't know why they're calling it protest. It's not protest. It's potential terror attacks on the capitals. They've also warned, definitely black people to, watch yourself, or any other non-white group to watch yourself, but in particular, black people with these people. And I always tell black folks, you never take your eyes off these white supremacists. I don't. I pay attention to them. I keep my ear to the streets on them. It's just my job to make sure I do so. They've already made this Ashley Babbitt female a martyr. They even have a new flag for her. I found out in their chat rooms. Okay, so now they got this little flag. So let me see if they waved that flag for her. They've been mentioning that they have already designed for her to try to galvanize other white supremacists, behind the cause that she's a martyr. She ain't no freaking martyr. She's a traitor to the United States of America. She tried to overthrow the government. What are you talking about? That's not no martyr, and that's not no hero. It's not whatsoever. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, how deep it goes. And you know what? That is a creation, once again, of those lawmakers not taming those white supremacists. You will sit up there, want to deal with them with little Mickey Mouse gloves. You don't want to do anything. You give them little slaps on the wrist, and you still let them do what they're doing. And now that these lawmakers felt that their life was about to be took away from them, now they're getting loud. Now they want something done. It's amazing how when you face with the same thing that black folks are faced with daily from these white supremacists, it's amazing how quick you want things done. Putting them on no-fly lists. The U.S. Marshals going to pick a lot of them up. That's quick. It's amazing how quick something can happen to them. Not all that, well, we have to see. Well, let's like a grand jury make a decision. Notice there wasn't no grand jury talk. Nothing about a grand jury with them. Have you noticed that? U.S. Marshals and FBI just picking people up left and right. So don't give me that we need a grand jury to see if we're going to put some charges on them. They picking them up. That's that game they want to play with black folks. Well, we need to see we're going to charge them. Let's get a grand jury together. But listen to the sophistication of this. This wasn't just random, I'm break in and go just destroy something. They had a plan. You saw that dude had a gas mask on. They were ready. They had zip ties. People had tactical gear. They were ready to do some damage. All of that was planned. All of that was coordinated. And the sad part is Republicans inside of Congress was working with the terrorists to make sure for this to happen. No, they're gonna have to expel and prosecute a lot of Republican people that's there. At minimum, get them out of there. But they definitely need to be charged. If they was giving reconnaissance tours, if you see on their social media they was coordinating with them, hey, we're holed up over here. No, they need to be charged, because I know if I had to be up there, see, I'm not one to be having any kind of decorum. I was like, Senator so-and-so said it, Republican so-and-so said it, and I'll be calling them all out. I wouldn't care about nothing. Because that's the problem. Some of them are being called out, but not all of them are. All of them need to be called out so people can find out what's going on. But leave me a comment. Let me think about the situation of, this, terror attack on the U.S. Capitol and how it was planned. It was people within Congress help assist that, and how they had detailed information on what to do, led by their white supremacist female. Just remember, black folks, these people are losing their minds, and white supremacy is starting to implode on itself.